Hi, my name's Lauren McLaughlin. I'm the author of The Free, published by Soho Teen. It came out in February of 2017. I was a screenwriter at the time, a screenwriter and a producer, and I had been writing this screenplay. It was a science fiction screenplay. And as I was writing it, I realized that the story was so big and so dense that it would have taken maybe 6 movies to tell. So I thought, why not try to write this really long-winded screenplay as a novel? Juvenile justice is different from adult justice. There's a lot more latitude given to judges in sentencing youth offenders. It means that judges can get creative, and it means that juvenile detention centers can be creative and provide different types of therapeutic options for kids. It meant that as an author I was free to kind of take examples from different juvenile facilities around the country and create a believable world with kids at the center of it. When I was about 16 years old, I had this amazing English teacher, and he assigned Faulkner. And we read The Bear, that was the first one we read. And then we read The Sound and the Fury. And I remember reading The Sound and the Fury thinking, I have no idea what's going on. This is the most difficult book I'd ever read, but something about it just woke up something in my brain. And I felt like reading could be more than pleasure. It could be a kind of decoding. It could be a way of exploring things that you can't say in plain language. Wuthering Heights was another book I just absolutely loved because I couldn't fully understand it. I couldn't tell you why I found Heathcliff and Catherine's love so compelling. It didn't fit into any categories. It didn't fit into any rules, and that was kind of the magic of it. Pride and Prejudice. It's as if they're driven by forces beyond their control, yet they're trying desperately to fit into a social structure that is so confining. I really related to that as a teenager because to me that's what being a teenager was. There was this me trying to come out and then this world trying to impose structure on me that I didn't want, but I didn't have the language to explain that. I didn't even understand it that way. And it was through books that I understood that. Pay attention to everyone around you. Pay attention to your parents, your siblings, your immediate family, your neighbors. That's a storehouse of ideas. It's a storehouse of characters. And it just takes a keen observer's eye, basically, to capture that and turn it into beautiful stories. You probably won't sell the first thing that you write. Just keep writing. You can't control how other people are going to respond to your work. You can only control how well you write. And you get better by writing a lot and listening. So that's what I would say. Thanks for listening. In addition to The Free, I've also written 3 other young adult novels. Cycler tells the story of Jill, a teenage girl who turns into a boy, Jack, for 4 days out of every month. Recycler, the sequel, follows Jack and Jill as they move to Brooklyn and attempt to share a body while living some semblance of a normal life. And Scored is a dystopian thriller set in a near-future world of ubiquitous surveillance and high-stakes testing. It's been described as 1984, set in high school. Please visit me at laurenmclaughlin.net, or you can follow me on Twitter at laurenmcwoof.